Kirby is one of the more active Nintendo characters, maybe the most active this side of Mario and Link, so we here at Nintendo World Report TV want to take a deeper look at the recent adventures of the Pink Hero. As we get closer to the launch of Kirby Star Allies, his next mainline game, as well as his debut on the Nintendo Switch, let's take a look back at Kirby games from the recent past. How about we go back something like, 10 years ago. That's a nice round number that neatly cuts off a sizable chunk of Kirby games. So let's go. Kirby's Epic Yarn came to Wii in 2010, being the first home console Kirby game in nearly a decade. But even with that in mind, it sort of wasn't really that. It started off as a project by developer Goodfeel about what would become the co-op partner, Prince Fluff. Kirby was appended onto it when Nintendo decided the Pink Puff would be a good fit. Ultimately, that was probably the right call. Much like how Kirby would have floundered as a series if it stuck by his original name, Tinkle Popo, I don't think Prince Fluff's Epic Yarn would have had the same cachet and success. This game, though, is absolutely gorgeous, even on the standard definition Wii. It was the start of Goodfeel's tactile platformer turn, as they'd followed this up with Yoshi's Woolly World and the forthcoming Yoshi Switch game, both of which have a similar art style as this Kirby game. Of course, we have to touch on the original Nintendo World Report review here, which was written by yours truly. I gave it a 10 out of 10 back when it came out. So let's throw it back to 2010, Neal, to recap Epic Yarn. Kirby's Epic Yarn is one of the prettiest games on Wii, and it's also one of the best. The joyous platformer might not be difficult, but it's fun, inventive, and outrageously imaginative. If you like things that are fun and are cool, with playing a game that has a world called Treatland, then you should run out and buy Kirby's Epic Yarn right now. It's been a long time since Kirby was last seen on a home console, but it was well worth the wait. I mostly agree with Past Neal. He's a good dude, that one. A little misguided, maybe a little young and dumb, but he'll grow into something great, I think. Anyway, I went through this weird phase where I was minorly obsessed with analyzing my past 10 out of 10s, especially as I developed as a critic and writer. I've had my doubts of my 10s over the years, even looking back and navel-gazing about my 10 out of 10 review of Punch-Out on Wii when it came to Wii U years later. When it comes to Epic Yarn, though, I'm bullish. I love this game. It makes me happy. I feel warm and fuzzy when I go through this world. If you want to check out Kirby's Epic Yarn, you can pick it up on Wii U digitally. A game with a villain named Yin Yarn deserves love, even more so when it has an entire apartment complex side mode that I got super into. I love Kirby's Epic Yarn so much. It's cool if you don't, but at least we can all agree that Kirby feels like pants in this game. The next Kirby game to hit wouldn't feel like pants. Instead, it would feel like oodles of Kirbys. The late-gen DS game Kirby Mass Attack is next on the docket in this Kirby time adventure. Be sure to like and subscribe to Nintendo World Report TV so you don't miss this walk down memory lane.